Good day, everybody. So I am here to give you an ancestral message. I know yesterday I didn't come on the platform, but that's because yesterday was the energy of Memorial Day. And so when we talk about the memorial, it definitely holds true to the energy that is surrounding us. And so part of that is part of the message that I'm here to give today. And so the first thing, again, like we said, was memorial. And memorial is memory. And this is the memory of, events or people, right? And so that's what your ancestors are wanting for you to do. They're wanting you to remember, right? They are wanting you to reflect on the memory, right? And know that you always have access to them because they are part of your DNA, and DNA is your memory. So you always have access to it. And once you begin to access certain parts of your cells, then you'll be able to call forth and activate a lot of those things that are already in you, okay? So reflection. They're wanting you to definitely retreat and recharge. Okay, definitely retreat and recharge. Again, this is an energy of reflection, so it's time for you to really reflect on, different experiences, reflect on childhood, and really get into the weeds of that healing, because there are a lot of things that trigger us on a day-to-day. And so when we are constantly triggered, we definitely need to assess what those triggers are about. Sources telling me, though, there's still some that worry, and there is no need for you to worry. This stress that you are having right now is causing other ailments to happen. Like they're causing other forms of illnesses in your body. All right, so you have to release the stress, and once you begin to release the stress and get back to your hygiene and get back to your nurturing way of self, then you're going to notice that the pain or whatever these ailments are that are coming up are going to start to decrease, all right? But that pain that you're feeling, or that sickness that you are having, that's due to you constantly worrying about things. And so you have to stop worrying, have to surrender to the natural process of this transformation. Okay, and this transformation, again, is beautiful, it's ugly, it's beautiful, again, it's ugly. It's like a roller coaster. It's like up and down and around and left and right, but it's not always a straight line all the time. Sometimes there's gonna be little things coming up, that it's going to be almost impossible to avoid, right? Like, how like when you're looking in the mirror, and we talking about reflection, and sometimes when you look in the mirror, you done got some toothpaste on the mirror, right? And so this toothpaste is on the mirror, and it's making it quite difficult for you to see everything that you need to see in your reflection. So what do? You don't just keep looking around the toothpaste, right? You don't just keep looking around the toothpaste, right? You clean the mirror, all right? You clean the mirror, okay? So it's time for us to reflect and clean what we are seeing in the mirror. So reflecting and cleaning what you're seeing in the mirror, surrender to that natural process, surrender to that natural transformation, surrender to that change. It's time. I got a little visitor, you guys, so don't mind me. But yeah, surrendering to that natural process, surrendering to that change, surrendering to your transformation. But things are going to work itself out. Again, calling on your guides for assistance. They're saying that they're there every step of the way. You're going to have an increase in your finances. You're going to notice a change in your health. You're going to notice a different level of abundance. You're going to have a different sense of clarity here. My little man jumped right in that reading, y'all. He was so excited. But surrender to this transformation, this process that you're going through. Sources also wanted you to know that these seeds that you have planted, you are going to be able to see the fruits of these seeds. All right, they want to continue to encourage you that, because they feel like there's unnecessary worry surrounding this project, or there's unnecessary worry surrounding this. And so they want you to know that you are going to bear fruit. All right, you will bear fruit, right? They also want you to know that you are going to be having like more psychic downloads, okay? More clarity, okay? Like it's going to be coming in. So if you're worried about, you know, your intuition strengthening, this is the time that it's going to begin to strengthen. You're going to notice this change. You're going to begin to notice this change here soon. But there's work that you have to do surrounding this this information, this newfound level of intuition, okay? This means that you're going to have to pick up, you know, on your spiritual practices, on your meditations and things like that. You're going to have to land these messages, all right? This ain't the messages that you want to run around and carry all day. You're going to have to ground these messages, all right? And don't ignore what they're sending you, all right? Do not ignore what they're sending you, because your guides, they're trying to reach you. Your ancestors, they are trying to reach you, all right? They're trying to reach you by any means necessary. They're sending so many different synchronicities. They're sending so many different signs. It's like completely obvious, you know, like sometimes you might see like little bugs coming in your car and you ain't never seen a bug in your car, and that's them trying to send a sign. So look up that type of bug. What type of bug was it? What's the message behind that bug? What's the omen behind that bug? You know, like a spider. I saw a spider yesterday, and that omen to me meant you know, good fortune. And speaking of fortune, they want you to know that your fortune is coming in. Your fortune is coming in. Stop worrying about your fortune. You're already fortunate, so stop worrying about your fortune. It's coming in. And it's going to be so much that you're not going to even believe it. And we talked about this already. So they want you to reassure you that your fortune is coming in. They're saying that is a situation that's going on, and you're supposed to be able to see past the situation. You're supposed to see these energies that are coming in, right? So there's a situation going on, and they're wanting you to look past this situation. All right, it's like this situation is taking up too much of your time and too much of your energy. All right, so you got to look past it. So do whatever you got to do to ground yourself when it comes to this situation, because there we go again, these little distractions, those little spots on the mirror, those little things in the path that's coming in, that little chaos energy coming in, trying to distract you, trying to stop you from what they have for you. This is going to be a month of abundance, right? You have to be open to receive this abundance. So there can't be too, I'm not saying you're going to have all good days, right? But you cannot let these little minor distractions come in and stop what is your birthright, what is designed for you to have. It's by design, okay? So you need to stay on the timeline. If you're not on the timeline, get on the timeline, right? All right, so Source is telling you, you got talent. Like, rely on your talents. Things are changing. Things are shifting. Things are going to get real different here real soon. So you need to rely on your talents in this time of change, okay? We need to rely on your talents in this time of change, okay? So sources wanted you to surrender, right? They wanted you to surrender your stress, okay? They wanted you to surrender to the natural process of this transformation. It's going to come together. It is going to come together. And for those of you that this message does not resonate with, it's time to do that work. This work is not nice. This work is not pretty. This work is not easy, but this work is worth it. All right. And when I say do that, it don't resonate with you, or it does resonate with you, but understand that none of these rewards are going to come if you have not prepared yourself to receive these rewards. Okay. None of these rewards are going to come if you have not prepared yourself to receive these rewards. So what have you done in the meantime, in between time, to prep for this? Okay. All right. So it's all coming together. Things are looking good for the home team. Your ancestors are letting you know that they got you. Just continue to call on them. Continue to ask them for their assistance. Listen to them when they respond, right? Because sometimes they give us a clear sign. Sometimes it's not always clear, but sometimes they give us a clear sign. You'll be like, ancestors, what do I need for this? And they'll send you, okay, 3, 2, 3, right? And then you like, you don't intuitively upload that information into you and see what they're trying to give you, what message they're trying to give you, right? So you have to do those things, all right? When things are like When you're having those moments where you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this just happened, that's the time for you to see what the bigger message is surrounding that thing. Okay, because there's always, 9 times out of 10, if you've asked your ancestors for something, they're always going to send you a deeper meaning in the form of a synchronicity. All right, that's the word I was looking for, synchronicity. All right, so that's pretty much it, y'all. Surrender to this process of change, man. Don't worry about what people say about you, okay? Because there are going to be people talking about you. Don't worry about that. You can't be worried about that no more. That's too focused on the 3D, right? Don't worry about, just don't worry about the small things of the 3D. See it, acknowledge it, but don't absorb it. Because when you absorb that stuff, you tend to stay in that frequency, all right? You tend to stay in that frequency. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys are interested in any services, right? Patreon, whether you want to just come and be a part of the community, or, you're just interested in any services, all the information is in the description below. And if it's not in the description of this video, it's in the description of one of these videos, all right? So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have an amazing day.